even got a license plate on it.
So tell us about the robot.
So
What are we doing with it?
So every year they change the challenge, and this year's challenge was like, you had to make these little circular discs. So it's basically like frisbee, right? Disc golf. So you get the frisbees, and then you throw them aside with the robot. So I'm the driver of the team, and so it's a 2v2. So when you're over there,
There'll be someone else in there with you.
yeah,
competing with
you guys
you.
are partnered. So, yep. So the way our robot works this year is that I pick up these discs, and then we go inside of here and just shoot them. And then we line up the shot. And we make one disc. I pick up more discs.
You go in that thing holds 3 at a time?
Yeah. Well, that's the limit, so.
Oh, is that a limit?
Yeah, go to what we have.
So imagine 4 teams shooting discs into there. So by the end of the game, the baskets get pretty full. And then there's the other element of the game is to spin these. To spin these rollers right here to your colors. So every time you start, there's 2v2s. And so you're either the red team or the blue team. And so by the end of the match, whatever color you are is what goes to your corresponding point totally at the end of the game. So these are 10 points per roller, and the discs made in are worth 5 points.
And the logo is called 12 point.
So, but if you miss your shot, you give the other team a point if it goes inside the low zone.
Oh, so both of you will be trying to get into the same one then, because that's your high points, right? So you'll be pushing each other around.
And you make sure that you don't try to get as much discs as possible. And also you want to make sure that the other team does not get these, because these are worth a lot of points by the end of the time, because every time it goes to these, it pretty much like whoever gets control most of the game wins. It's more about control. So how much can you control? How much more can you score than them? How much more can you outscore your opponent and deny them points? And then there's a thing about we took it off. So we have these little strings that shoot out, and every tile you see covered, the little tile is worth 3 points. So by the last 10 seconds, so every tile you cover is worth 3 points. And we had this thing where I took it off right now. These little capsules hold string, so it shoots out. It shoots the string out, and every tile it covers is worth 3 points, and it covers like all the tiles. So in every direction there's one shooting, and so by the time the game is finished, all the tiles will be covered with string or something, because the tile you make contact with is points for your team. So the easiest way to make points for yourself is to rapidly be able to expand and cover as much tiles as possible.
Oh, impressive. So who holds? Do you check this on the bag, or do you hold it in your lap to make sure it never gets lost? A lot of work into that thing.
Hey, how are we getting this to Dallas? Do we have a plan for that?
No, I know. We have in order to get a Dallas, we have a box so we can put a robot in.
Okay, you'll check that. Did you fly out of Fresno direct flight, or is there a Bakersfield direct flight?
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield direct to Dallas?
It sounded like a bomb. 3 hours.
Yeah.
And also this wagon we take with us,
Be careful all over the box.
because there's gonna be like 800 teams there. There's like a lot of walking in. It's a center called like Hutchinson Center. I don't know what the name of it, but something like that. And then there's like so much teams, and then it's very huge, so you have to do a lot of walking. And so we're just gonna bring this, and then with the box, the shipping box, yeah.
And so you've got Coach Cisneros is going with you, and then Mr. Monroe is also going with you. So our multimedia digital arts teacher is going. So he's gonna document the journey, so we can get some good pictures of you guys and video.
It's like a mini documentary.
Yeah, no, we're really excited. This is going to be really cool, guys. How many hours would you say that you have invested into this robot?
So a lot of the times we do it during class. So every period, fourth period, we would work on it and practice with it. And sometimes we take the robot home, and so we work on it during the weekends and stuff at our house. And I bring it back to school, and then this is where we test everything that we've done. We build over there, because we don't have that much time during the periods, right? The block periods. So I would say that I would probably have like at least, so it's probably like minimum like 2 hours a day working with it. So if you add that up,
All year?
yeah, like 2 hours a day at least, like to maintain it and stuff.
Because you guys started, they announced the new game in July, August.
Yeah, every year. So when we go over there, by the time we leave, they're gonna announce it. They're gonna unveil it over there.
So next year's game. So you guys have been working on this since July, and to now. So this has been a long journey for you guys.
So you said you were gonna troubleshoot the robot. So what does that look like? Do you have like a certain process that you go through?
So basically, we should like right now I was practicing with it, and right now as you can see, what I was gonna do right now is like see how long it lasts before it burns out. So this thing has a lot of friction on it sometimes.
I have no reference.
So let's just say let's see how long it lasts.
Lasts until
Maybe the battery?
Or not like
how
the,
long? What lasts?
so you see
the
the
motor
little,
overheat.
you see little wheels?
Yeah.
Sometimes like after a while they start like getting
out.
slower. They wear out. So we want to see how fast it is until it wears out. And so right now we're at 5 minutes right now. See?
Uh-huh.
So that's how long it is. It's been since it started driving.
And so how long do you need it to last?
So every match is like 15 seconds where you program it and it does things by itself without driver input. And so and in a minute 45 is the time of the competition.
Mainly 2 minutes.
Okay.
So it's 2 minutes, pretty much has to last. So we've had some issues before where it's just like it burns out fast. But it doesn't burn out in 2 minutes. It burns out like in 5 minutes.
Okay.
And so right now I'm just practicing with it because I need to get better at shooting. Because it's at the beginning I was missing some, but now I'm trying to get more in. So now I get to it more. So it's just about being sure you're focused during the competition. So because in the competition it gets very nerve-wracking sometimes because you mess up and then you see the other people, especially going to be in this one where they're also like they're focused. So because they're trying to win, so they have a lot of discs in already. They're already like it's like you have to make sure that you calculate how much points you have. So you can either do a risky move or you can do another strategy because
What would a risky move look like?
a risky move would pretty much be like stop shooting discs so you don't, but you go defend them. So you stop them from doing it.
But you stop yourself from shooting.
Yeah, but you stop your offense.
Yeah.
So that's why there's like alliance partners. So one of you guys still shoots and then the other man goes over there. So it's a lot of teamwork. It's not really just
So how many robots are in there at a time?
4. So imagine 4 robots. So that's why it's like a very split game. It's like very oriented towards the team process. So like perfectly designed for 4 robots.
Okay.
And so what we're trying to do right now is I want to practice the offense to see how much I could get in before I start switching back to defense.
Is it 4 schools or 2 schools is 4 robots?
Like
Our school has 1 robot,
uh-huh.
which means there's 4 schools in it.
Yeah. Or sometimes there's 2 schools that basically in the same team.
Well, yeah, sometimes
Oh, so you partner up with the school.
you partner up with a team and they have a school. Sometimes they could be from the same school, but it's pretty much over there probably going to be 4 schools.
So
like at once.
you'll partner up with someone, with a random person then?
Yeah, and then it goes to a qualification process. So whoever gets first, it goes to a line selection. Whoever gets first gets to pick whoever they want to be with, and then second place gets to pick there. And then they go into a seeded bracket, and that's playoffs, and then you make it to the finals. So there's 800 teams, and then there's 10 divisions. So there's like 80 teams per division. So then they take the division champions and put them against the other division champions, and it's a long process, and it's pretty exciting to see like the best teams going head to head, like in the finals and stuff.
Hey guys, do you guys know how many other California teams are going to be at the World?
Well, we know there's the Centennial.
Okay.
Centennial will be there? But
There's
you guys
all-
already beat them, right?
There's ones that are like so there's like 4 regions in California, I think, and I think it's like 7 per region, so like 30 or 24. So we won our region, right? So we're going through our region. Then there's ones in Sacramento and San Diego, and I think up over there in where
San Francisco?
Reading is at and stuff. All those
Oh,
places.
really far north.
Yeah. So it's like divided and because it's a very big